Phoenix, located at Adventureland in Iowa, is a Maurer spinning coaster that opened in 2019. Though it is a clone and does not spin that much, you can still get a very fun ride, as there are exact coasters out there such as Undertow, Spider, Laugh Track, Whirlwind, and of course this one. The park that it is located in at Adventureland really is adding some great additions recently, as in 2016 came Monster, 2019 came Phoenix, and in 2021 they're looking to get a 40 free spin. But back to Phoenix, let's look at the stats, as these will apply to all the other clones, as it is 51 feet tall, 37 miles per hour. It of course has no inversions like all spinning coasters, the exception being Time Traveler, and it has a track length of 1,411 feet long, not that long at all. These coasters aren't really too special, though they are really fun rides. They are definitely more meant for smaller parks looking to get, a more thrilling coaster to add to their collection. It was a great fit at Adventureland when it opened, and that's what I'll be doing today. My full in-depth review on Phoenix, located at Adventureland. But most importantly, before we start, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more videos on coasters often. Also, if you want to see more, make sure to follow our social media pages for updates and much more. So first off, this review is going to apply to the others. There won't be other reviews for those. This is basically reviewing the overall Maurer SC200 Spinning Coaster. The main complaint you may come across with these coasters is they do not spin that much, as they can sometimes differ with every ride, but what I found out is based on the riders. Let's say you have a lot of weight on one ride, those being two riders that will of course spin more compared to if there's less weight. You won't really get that much of a spin. You probably spin the least amount on Laugh Track, to where on Spider, Lagoon, you spin the most, but back to Phoenix, it just looks very good. As you may think, Phoenix, the name, well, that could be more of a red or orange color for those track and supports, but they went with all black, which you may think is odd, but I actually like it. What probably happened is that the track was already painted the color it is now, and they didn't really want to repaint it, which you may think is a cheap way to get out, but I really do like it. Especially with the red trains with it, it fits perfectly, as this coaster takes up a very small footprint. This ride is also pretty smooth, about as smooth as you can get for a spinning coaster. You will feel no bumpy spots or janky transitions. It's just really great. The trains are very comfortable, leading to a fun and enjoyable coaster. So let's walk up to the ride, as there is this nice plaza with the coaster right smack dab in front of you. The capacity is not the greatest, that's why there will be long lines at times, but they move pretty fast, mostly due to the great ride ops. After you wait in the line, there is that station, which is simple but is very modern and nice looking, to where you'll enter those trains with 2 seats on each side. I only rode this coaster once, mostly due to time constraints, and that was the seat facing backwards when leaving the station, which leads to a great first drop, but we'll get to that later. The restraints are very comfortable, a little bulky, but they do have those handles. They'll definitely comfort the GP that ride this. So as you leave the station, you'll take a right and go right up that lift hill, that once you get onto the chain, you speed up it very quickly. It's like in an instant you're at the top. There's a little dip to the right, to where is the best moment of the ride, that drop, which is super fun going backwards. You'll get some nice floater actually. You'll hit your top speed at the bottom, where you'll come right back up into a turn around into the first mid-course brake run. There's actually 4 of them throughout the ride, which can break the momentum, and there are them pretty often, but as you spin down into this bank turn, a very fun element. Then is those second mid-course brakes, basically just a straight section, as once again you'll come off into some really cool curves back and forth, but the one problem is that they don't really make you spin. After that, you hit your second to last brake run into a very fun helix, where this part you'll probably spin the most, and it is the second best part of the coaster. You will come up into the final mid-course, dip down into a turn, then into the brakes, ending your ride on Phoenix. This overall is a fun clone, definitely the perfect fit for smaller parks, so for its overall score, it'll get a 6.5, which I would say is a solid score, especially for a coaster like this, that, if it's over a 5, I liked it. So, what do you think of Phoenix and all the other clones? Make sure to post that in the comments below. I read every comment, love what you guys have to say, and of course, make sure to subscribe for more videos on coasters often. And see ya!